So it's spoken a lot on how God will move your mountains, which is true. He will remove the things within your life that are bogging you down in faith, that are keeping you from reaching His blessings and goals for your life. But sometimes He will have you climb those mountains to reach the goal He has for you. Because in climbing those mountains, we are having to depend on Him through the hurt, through the struggle. You are worn out, you are fatigued, you're hurting, but it's growing your grit and perseverance in this life, in keeping with the faith, because the walk of Christ is not easy. You will endure suffering. And Christ wants your grit and perseverance to flourish, to grow, so that as you continue walking with Him, when the devil tries to sway you and deceive you, when people come against you, whenever something comes against you, your faith stands and holds firm. But it can't do that unless we learn how not to waver in the first place, to be fully dependent on God and not boast within ourselves. It is very easy to fall within boasting within ourselves. So God brings us back to the main source of who gives strength, who has power. In our weakness, He is made strong. His power is shown. He is glorified, He is lifted up, and we can boast within Him in all aspects. Although going through these trials and climbing these mountains will be the hardest thing you've ever done, it will strengthen and establish you in Him in ways that you could have never imagined you would be at. The Bible tells us that we have to suffer for a little while and then we will be strengthened and established. And that's not a one-time deal. It's a repetitive deal. Because there's a lot in our lives that we have to purge, that we have to get rid of in order to be full of Him. Take every hardship, take every trial as an opportunity to learn how to rely on Him, to depend on His strength, and to teach you that He is our source of strength and power, not within ourselves, not something from the world, but He is that source. Because it's not by might, it's not by power, but it's by His Spirit. His Spirit is the one that guides us and leads us, teaches us, comforts us, and encourages us.